Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to Professor Layton versus the Worst Timeline. I'm the voice of Dog, and we started this last week, and we traveled 10 years in the future to a future London that was affected by kind of infestation of crime and crime family. And supposedly, the mob in the future is being run by future Layton. Evil future Layton. That's right, these games have our story so far. With the help of the clock shop owner and future... Oh, hang on. That'll wrong.
Time for puzzles from the future.
Thanks for the resub. Much appreciated. With the help of the clock shop owner and future Luke, Layton and Luke return to their own time. To prepare for their meeting with the inspector, the professor decides to swing by his office. So we're going to meet with Inspector Kelmy for some information on the incident that occurred not long ago in the present. Remember, this whole thing started with a demonstration of a time machine that went horribly wrong, and the Prime Minister was disappeared in an explosion, along with the doctor who created the machine, Dr. Stongun. Neither of them we haven't heard anything about either of them in this future. It seems like they would be involved somehow, though.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Admiral H. Curtis is here to help me with puzzles. Here's Stochin again. We know about Pika Rats. Sir, please, you are like an hour late in game time. Wait, don't go, I have a puzzle! Find the clock tower. To find the clock tower in the village below, just follow these directions. Go straight and take the first left. Take the next right, and then the next left, and it will be right in front of you. At which spot A through H is the clock tower located. Interesting.
I'm not hearing you. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you. Hang on. Perhaps... That must be a problem with... Just a moment, folks. Let me, work this thing out. Okay, so just glancing at this puzzle, while we work on our audio, this puzzle doesn't tell you where to start from. So I guess it's a matter of elimination as to where you could possibly start. That's my idea. That's like the most sensible thing in my head. So, assuming, let's say maybe we start from F first, and we go, if we go straight, take a left. Discord is not picking me up. Hello. How
There
are
we
you?
go.
Yeah, I'm an idiot is the issue. I am an idiot. but it's okay now. So as I was saying with this puzzle, I don't think this puzzle doesn't tell you where you start from, but it's not that hard because they want you to just kind of mess around. Go straight, take a left, and then take a right. So if that's true, then it cannot be F or H. Let's see, maybe starting from G, where we go straight, left F, and then take a right. That could be correct.
That could work. There's presumably only one correct answer, so.
Yeah.
But
You know what
if you want to try others.
You know what I just realized is that I'm also not considering which direction you're facing as you go in each direction, so maybe I may have misinterpreted the early ones. Let's see, straight, take a left. No, you can't because you're facing up and you can... Okay, so this one, take a left, and you cannot go right because you're facing that way. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go with G. That's my guess.
How about this?
I'm incorrect.
I don't know what to say.
Interesting. I thought this one would be kind of easy, but I guess not. G doesn't work? Go straight, take the first left, and then you take the next right. Oh, and then the next left. I'm not reading the whole Alright. In that case, it needs to be somewhere in this... It needs to end somewhere in this circle so you can make a bit of a... So you can make those turns. So I'm thinking C, maybe.
Also, yeah, they want the end point, not the starting point.
The
So
end
even if it
point...
was-
Oh! Well, okay, I still didn't read
That's
the
still not
directions
right, yeah.
correctly, so... The first puzzle of the day is real rough, folks. Come on. It's hard. It's not... I just woke up. I'm not ready for puzzles yet. So if I go straight, take a left, and then the next right, and then the next left. So it is
It
at
doesn't
A.
work.
Well, wait, you're facing
That's not the left.
left,
The last turn you made is not the left.
left. Then you make a right. Oh, then you make a second right there. That's not C. So it cannot be F, G, H, or C, really. Directions are hard, folks. Come on.
I think if you start from A and go down to D, that could work.
Straight. And then left. And then right. And then left would be to H.
I think so. Which means the clock tower is at H.
Yeah.
How about this?
I confused myself a whole lot by marking the beginning, by keeping
That's
track of the
relief.
beginning point and not the end point. Alright, well, now that that's been shaken out, now we can get back to, like, you know, thinking and solving puzzles.
Good.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
We got T. We'll have to check on our picture book at some point. And our parrot. You know, we haven't looked at parrot yet, I don't think. I forgot I named him Bruce.
Good.
Oh, man. Watching or hanging out on Loon's stream last night, where he got all of his characters back in Chrono Cross, where the convergence happened. So now he's got 30 characters named Bruce,
Nice.
and he's gotten like most of the characters he could get at this point. Okay, so you need to make a path, and he will like bounce off of them, right?
Oh, I remember this game. This is
Yeah.
a weird one.
This is like a physics game.
Sorta.
Okay, so you can't attach more than one rope to a post, and you cannot cross ropes. Okay. So you kind of need to learn how the parrot moves. Is that why the Bruce joke? Is that where the Bruce jokes during Arcade Pit came from? Yes. It's because Loon has been playing Chrono Cross and naming every character Bruce. I want to say this does it right here. If I'm getting what they're saying about trajectories. I could be wrong. Yes. All right. So I understand the flat surfaces. Are we using this parrot to deliver things?
I mean, we deliver apples to ourselves. I'm not sure if that's useful.
We're training him to deliver things.
I guess.
This is the same one. Do we need to find different ones? Oh no, this is the different. This is a different
not
one.
the same one. But it still was number 0, which. Huh?
Will this work?
I have no idea what the trajectory for the diagonal.
Okay, good.
is.
Didn't even need it.
Fair enough.
How many of these do we have? So these are all... These all say 0, 0, but they're all different. Weird.
I guess there might be training ones or something before we get the real ones.
Hmm. Show me what happens when I do this.
You probably bonk against the wall. No, you
well,
don't.
yeah.
Okay.
What I was concerned about was what he would do when he bonks into the thing up there. Okay. Understandable. But can he get... It doesn't look like he can climb up here. Like, this doesn't look like a move. I'm gonna try it, but... Oh, he can! Well, now I haven't drawn anything else. I didn't plan for this.
Yeah, in that case, that seems really easy.
Yeah. No, I don't need that last rope. I don't think. Oh, he might bonk into that other one up there, though. I didn't even notice that. Nope, we're good. Had just enough headroom. I wonder if we unlock more puzzles for this?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's usually how these go. Oh, right, we're in the present, aren't we? Shit.
Yes,
I totally forgot.
Because I think we wanted
gotta
to
go
talk
to the
to
inspector.
Shelby.
Yeah, but we gotta go to the university. He actually wants to, like, study up on something before he goes to talk to him, which is saying something. Luke, it's the present. The bus is run. Excuse me, sir, are the buses running? Oh, thank God! What day is it? It's today. Oh, thank God! I was riding a double-decker bus, and the tour guide on the upper level told me that including myself, there were 25 tourists in the lower level and 40% as many tourists in the upper level. Right? 0.4 times 25 is 10.
Yes, but that seems way too easy. There must be something.
Oh, he said, including myself, there were 25 tourists in the lower level and 40% as many tourists in the upper level. Is there a trick to this? Is it 36 because 40% as many?
The tour guide on the upper level told me that including myself,
He said tourists.
And
He did not say the tour guide.
ah, yes, you're right.
So would it be 36 then? I think that would be
37. There has to be a driver too.
it. Oh, yeah. Good catch.
How about this?
Nice.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
That's more like it. We count as a tourist. unless no, I am not a tourist. I am just a bus aficionado like this man, Vito. How dare you call me a lowly tourist? Oh? Oh, right. Everything opens at night around here, in present London. We have found many hint coins and used far less of them. In my younger days, I was considered quite the catch. This is a picture of me back then along with 3 of my handsome suitors. A few moments after this photo was taken, one of these gents confessed his love by presenting me with a heart. Can you guess which one? No, I can't, actually. What kind of puzzle is this?
There must be like a hidden heart on one of those guys or something to that effect.
Yeah, right? Like there's a shape or something. Like occasionally
Yeah.
there's a puzzle like this, and it's kind of neat. I'm not getting this one at all. I'm not seeing any hearts. Upside down or otherwise. A heart. Is a heart perhaps referring to what they're holding? A heart. What could a heart actually be? I've never heard of a heart being considered a flower of any kind. So I'm not.
No.
Yeah, the guy with the book just has a giant hole in his chest. Here, my heart. It is yours. Give me a hint. Give me your number 1 hint.
Oh, that's gonna be useful.
It was not useful.
I mean,
Coulda. No, that doesn't work. I'm like between A and C, but I couldn't tell you why.
I don't even have the slightest idea.
The dog is fine, actually. I'm going with A. Book guy.
This one's as good as solved.
It's book guy. It was book guy.
Why?
I
Nailed
knew
it. No. Screw you. No. No.
Okay.
Who in chat got that? I don't believe you. I call bullshit. Thanks, game. Yeah, like rose petals, heart shaped. Yeah, you know what? They kind of are heart shaped, almost, but not quite. They're not though. They are like garbanzo bean shaped, which is slightly heart shaped. It's missing the divot in the middle. Look, I'm having time sickness or something. Yes, it's a thing. I made it up just now. It's very real, though. I think I caused some sort of problem by meeting my future self.
Oh, definitely.
I forgot we call him Big Luke. That's right. So here's a good... This is actually an opportune time for a review. Future Luke has called us to the future so that we can stop evil Professor Layton and the mob. We want to stop him from completing his time machine research because that would be super dangerous for someone to have a time machine that can go anywhere. So far, the machine that we have used has linked 2 points of time. The present and 10 years in the future, where we have been. Yeah, Professor Layton took over the mob with his superior intellect and his ability to solve puzzles. Which is, you know, if you're gonna impress a crime boss, it's gonna be with puzzles. Hey Corleone, can you solve the sliding puzzle? No? Well, I guess I'm the Godfather then. What are you gonna do about that? Sit in the corner and solve that for the next 10 years. Gresson hell are you? I didn't know that he had like... Is that a real university?
I have no idea.
I haven't been... I don't know London. Oh, are we... Oh, that's right. We have to open a cold case here. Or a very much open case that is going to go cold in 10 years. We have to figure out the mystery of this incident. Is Professor Layton like a really bad professor? Does he just keep canceling classes?
Maybe.
Sorry, gotta go
Wouldn't
mystery
surprise me.
time. Have to go travel to the future and battle myself. Goodbye. You'll have to earn them, you know, when I'm there, which is rare. Luke, maybe you should get on the internet or something and look up what some of these terms mean. Or not, you know, maybe you shouldn't.
Maybe he shouldn't. How old is Luke?
I don't know. Like 10, maybe?
Maybe.
I always got the impression that he was pretty young.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's that guy that was at the demonstration. Oh, and he got fired because of that, yeah. Because you didn't prevent that explosion. Each member of a shady trio was dressed in red, white, and green. However, none of their outfits were the same. Here's what witnesses had to say about them. The men wore the same colored jackets. 2 of them had white pants on. The larger man wore a white hat. The woman's jacket was green. Tap the trio's clothes and change the colors to match the eyewitness report. Okay.
Okay.
Woman's jacket
One
was
of those.
green. The
What
men
colors?
wore the same colored jackets. So we
What
have
colors do we have available?
white, red, and green.
Okay.
The larger man wore a white hat. Okay, so that means smaller man either has a red or a green hat. No, wait, that's not true. That's not exclusive,
Well,
actually.
we don't know that, yeah.
There's...
None of their outfits were the same. The men had the same jackets, 2 of them had white pants. The larger man had a white hat. Woman's jacket was green. Okay, so the jackets of the men are either green or
red.
red. Either white or red, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Isn't that the same assumption I just made, though?
Wait.
Or, like, a similar logic. If we're saying that
Yeah, you're
the
right.
woman has a
You're
green
right.
jacket, then we're saying that excludes the others from having a green jacket.
You're right, that doesn't necessarily mean that.
I wonder if hint number 1 will tell me that.
Use a hint on that.
Too late. Because I know that the first hint is always useless. Which it was. You also note the men at the same color. So what color must their jackets be?
We don't know.
We don't know. Game. You've made a couple of... You've
I
jumped
mean,
a couple
we can
steps.
probably figure it out, but like, okay, 2 of the pants are white. We don't know which 2.
But which?
But does that help us?
No, it doesn't, actually, because it doesn't say the state of anyone's pants in general. You know, with the amount of... With the lack of information here, I'm starting to think that maybe all of these colors are supposed to be kind of exclusive. Because how would you figure it out otherwise? Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't... Okay. I think that each member of a Shady Trio was dressed in red, white, and green.
Ah, each of them had the 3 different colors. Okay, yes, that makes a lot more sense.
This is now solvable, maybe, I think. So 2 of them had white pants, which... That doesn't help me at the moment. Because the woman could have white pants. Or could have a white hat.
No, we know that the woman had to have a red hat, because we already know the white hat is on the big guy.
Okay.
And we already know she has a green jacket, so the hat has to be red, so the pants have to be white.
Alright.
Okay?
Yeah, that could work. So then, in that case, the men wore the same colored jackets, but they can't be white because he's got a white hat.
They cannot be white.
So they have to
They
be
have
either
to be green
red
or
green.
red.
Probably red. I assume they would be red because she's got the green jacket, and they already said.
I mean,
like,
we don't know, but
well, wouldn't they just say if they all had green jackets, everyone had a green jacket?
that's not how puzzles work, my friend.
I know. I know, but God forbid I try to apply some actual real life, logic.
Okay,
to these
then
puzzles.
fill in the green pants on the fat guy and the green hat on the small guy, and then let's figure out if that makes sense. Like if there's any contradictions.
This actually doesn't. I don't know if this works out because he's got
we
to have
to
green
pants. Yeah.
So actually, yeah, this does work. 2 have white pants. Larger man has a white hat. Woman's jacket is green. Yeah, I'm gonna submit this.
Sure.
See what we get here.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Correct.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
It's easy to miss small things, and
Yeah, especially on stream.
I get comments like this every fucking stream, and they're always the same. It's like, I can't believe you didn't notice. Like, dude, you just trust me when I say there are a few things. Thanks for the bits, Rejects. There are a few things that distract you when you are streaming. For example, fucking everything.
Pretty much.
Oh, I went in. That's fine. I think I was done out there. Now, did you receive my notice that I was taking, leave forever? I have to go time
For
traveling?
10 years.
Sorry, I have tenure at the mob now. I can't solve this puzzle my grandchild gave me. So here, you do it. This will help me save face. This man's head is an aubergine.
Every
Wait,
character in this game has very strange body shapes.
1 out of 1,000. 1 divided by 1,000. Here's some more matchsticks. Here are
Oh,
some
no.
matchsticks that spell out 100M. Move one of the matches into the garbage to display a length that is 1/1000th of that size.
Okay.
Okay, so we can move. No, they
Oh, this
say
is easy.
they say they want us to be specifically there move it into the garbage. So 100M, is that 100 million, I assume?
That's 100 meters.
Oh, 100 meters. So 1/1000th of 100 meters would be wait, hang on. I'm not mathing this right now. Well, it'd be 0.1 meters.
That's 0.1 meter or 1 decimeter or 10 centimeters or 100 millimeters or whatever.
Okay. Only one match, huh?
I'm pretty sure I know what they want.
I
What
don't.
they want. Do you want me to just say it?
Let me think about this.
Okay.
So changing the units is obviously 100 meters. So 0.1 meters, 10 centimeters, 100 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
If only I had an extra M.
We can't add stuff. We can remove stuff.
Right. I mean, this is not that matchstick puzzle. They just use matchsticks a whole bunch.
Yeah, they do.
100 IV. Yes.
Whatever that would be.
It'd be nothing. It wouldn't make sense. I'm having trouble with this one.
Do you want me to just say it?
Do you perhaps have a hint for me? Is it or is it too simple and it's just like, no, you're just not getting it?
I don't know. I mean, they definitely want us to change the unit of the thing.
Yeah.
So it's no longer meters, but something else.
So, okay, it could be centimeters, it could be millimeters, but...
Yeah, in case you're not familiar, I'm not sure, being American and all, the short form of millimeters are 2Ms, the short form of centimeters is CM,
Yeah.
the short form of decimeter is DM, and so on.
DM, you say? Why did they tell... I may be overthinking this, probably, because they said you could twist and move matches, but they just want you to remove one.
Yeah, this is probably just the same, engine they use for all the matchstick puzzles. And this is just the first we encountered.
That?
That looks good. That's 10 centimeters.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Okay. I didn't think I was gonna
Well,
get it,
that's
but it just
settled.
popped into my head. I was looking at the M. I was just completely focused on the M, not the numbers. You're not clever! You didn't figure it out! You got any more puzzles for us so you could sound smart to your family? Yeah, he's clever enough to subcontract. That's really where the real intelligence is getting someone to do it for you. The right person.
Of course.
Oh, hey, Flora's here. She's probably mad that she got left behind on another adventure.
I mean, we've been away for what, an hour? I mean,
I got
actually,
left behind. I
how
wish
does-
I could have gone on this adventure.
how does relative time travel work?
Hi there,
Like,
Flora.
how... Did we pop back
You
at
two
the
have
same
got
time we
some
left?
nerve
Did
leaving
we...
me alone while you go off on another adventure.
I was
Oh.
right. She just doesn't want to be left out, ever.
I mean, that's fair.
What? Alright, Flora is from the first game, and Flora is just someone that Professor Layton is taking care of now? Your adopted
Something
daughter?
like that.
Not really?
It's weird. The
It
ending of
doesn't-
the first game is weird.
It's... Hey, you want to just come live with me?
Now, Flora,
Sure.
you know that wasn't our intention at all. While we were out investigating one issue, an even more troublesome matter arose.
What kind of troublesome matter? We couldn't have seen it coming, Flora. Honest.
Oh, you know, I became the mayor of Mobtown in the future.
Really? Of course, we wouldn't have left you behind on purpose.
I don't think Professor Layton would be a particularly great dad.
Luke is
Yeah,
quite
I don't
right.
know.
Do forgive us for our oversight.
I mean, it's hard to say, but...
Well,
I mean, if
okay,
he keeps doing
just
this
way.
stuff,
But you two had better not
then
leave
no.
me
He's just
alone
going to keep
again.
doing adventures.
Of course not.
Yeah, he's probably not home a lot.
See, right now he's already got one of those responsibilities. It's called tenure, but he's not really doing that either.
Yeah.
Spare hat. What is this thing here? What is this cardboard cutout of Professor Layton's hat and face?
Good question.
Got any hint coins under the floorboards, Professor? God, yeah, unless you frame his kid as the greatest puzzle of all. Child raising. The hardest puzzle. It takes like 50 years to get right. And even so, you never feel like you did it right. Congratulations. The one puzzle I can't solve. Oh, are we ditching her? We're ditching her, aren't we? Oh, she's gonna be so mad. Oh.
Why are half the
Polydimensional
pages
research.
Why do they have a whole institute for that? Okay.
Why did you rip all the pages out? Sticky note is just buy eggs. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot.
Oh dear.
Extremely good, father.
What happens if you try to go back in?
Actually, that's a good question, because they're not... Well, no, I think I need to check the bus board. They're not letting me go back in. There's a...
If you hit move and then the door?
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
Fair enough.
Flora already probably has abandonment issues due to her upbringing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't remember the Curious Village incredibly well, but I remember the main plot point about that, and that's a weird situation for a child to be in.
Mm-hmm.
The incident. So Layton thinks that this previous explosion at a physics lab is related. All explosions are the same. The professor knows this very well.
Yeah, did they say what they were researching?
What the physics lab was researching?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Not yet.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they'll get into that soon. You know, as you do.
Of course.
What if they solve it? I'm just supposed to give it to them. I didn't actually think about. In recent years, the city has been suffering from an increase in accidents and crime. According to a survey, there's one place in the city where there is a higher average of injured people and deaths throughout the year. Where could it be?
Crime.
Incidents of crime... Accidents and crime. Accidents and crime. A higher average in injured people and deaths.
Oh, they probably mean the hospital. Duh.
You think? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get injured at the park. Alright, fine.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
That's a good one.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
I don't know, guys. There's a lot of people gathering at this one building. I can't figure out why. What does it mean? Your puzzle was where do injured people hang out?
Here's a puzzle, Luke. I need exactly 3 milliliters of nitroglycerin, but I only have a 5 milliliters and 2 milliliters cup. Be very careful, like.
Be very careful, like. Thank you, Shadow Sandbag, for the resub.
Good.
I wonder how many different video games I've been to Scotland Yard in. I can think of, like, maybe 2 more.
I feel like it would be a lot more than that.
Well, I mean, I can just only distinctly remember a couple. And they're usually, like, mystery games. Like, I remember one was a Sherlock Holmes game I played as a kid, a point and click. I think it was called Sherlock Holmes and the Surgeon's Scalpel.
Doesn't ring a bell, but there's like a million of.
Yeah, there's a
Holmes
million
games.
of them, so yeah. It's an old point and click. Had some good voice acting in the beginning, though, I remember. Barton, what's up? I was looking for the inspector, but I don't see him here. I don't see him here either. Okay.
Good job.
Good job, Inspector. Alright. Barton, you're not very on the ball.
No,
Oh, there he is. Okay.
he never really is, to be fair.
Alright, I knew where you were. I just pretended to not know. So, did you find the Prime Minister yet?
Really, he is in the future.
Okay, Inspector, hear me out here. I need you to wait 10 years. During that time, I will become the head of the mob, and we will combine our powers to find the Prime Minister, who will probably not be dead by then somehow.
Why don't we take him to the time machine? I mean, we know where it is. Apparently it works.
Stungun was not affected by the blast. We saw him casually get swept up by smoke. He did not
Yeah.
give a shit. He was totally okay with what was happening. Why do you always make, like, the worst assumption? Like, there's a dead body on the floor. Ah, it was clearly suicide with a knife in his back. You know, like, you automatically assume you're in that locked room. He had to jump into the ice block, knife in his back. You know, all that dumb shit. "10 tons of scrap metal that used to be the machine."
10 tons?
That's a lot of metal for that
Jesus Christ.
for that undulating machine that exploded. 8 people vanished. Actually, that's weird.
Hmm.
So a bunch of assistants also vanished. That's weird. Luke, please shut up. Please, the adults. The adults are talking. I mean, Luke knows more about the investigation than you do, but still. So, okay, so the previous explosion, that was 10 years ago.
Okay, so we have 3 timelines now.
That incident, 10 years ago.
We have 10 years ago, we have the now, and then we have the future of 10 years in the future.
Everything happens in increments of 10 years. That's just how
Yeah,
time
that's
works.
exactly.
Luke was totally right. Yeah, no, the Prime Minister is alive somewhere. Ah, very high-level clearance on these files. Well, sorry, I was just gonna use you to get some top-secret documents, but I can't even do that, I guess.
Do they two like each other? I kind of had the feeling that they don't, but...
I feel like Kelmy has to deal with him because Layton has such a reputation.
Yeah.
He can't afford to ignore him because Layton will go and solve the whole damn mystery without him if he doesn't.
I guess so.
Because if you're not with Layton, Layton will leave you behind. All right, then. I hope you're ready for a story.
It's complicated. And it sounds like nonsense.
I can't believe how easy that was. Man, even I would have trouble getting those documents. Well, guess I'll just have to go solve the mystery myself without your help. No, wait!
Well, Layton knows how to deal with people.
Hang on, I need to rummage through your evidence room for hint coins. Oh.
Is that a puzzle? No, it's just a coin.
That took a lot to get that hint coin. Yeah, those hint coins were murder weapons, so they were kept down here. Someone had loaded them into some sort of coin-shooting gun. There were no survivors. Huh? Layton, why are you on the map? This is weird. Am I supposed to do something? Just hang out with Barton?
I guess so. Layton has also left our party if you check the top screen.
Yeah, I saw.
Which is
Well, he's
weird.
on the screen, so he's
Yeah.
he technically doesn't exist anymore. Park the car. A puzzle. You need to get your car into the parking lot marked by the flag in the middle of the grid below. As you can see, you can only enter the spot from one side. When you encounter an X, you must turn left or right. When you encounter a 0, an O, you must continue going straight. Also, your car is a bit of a clunker and can't go in reverse. Alright.
Sure.
Okay, so I must turn.
Yes.
Which means that I cannot go into a wall with an O on it. Otherwise, I will just...
Yeah, that's about right. I think we can actually draw on the main screen. We don't have to use the memo. Since that's the solution.
Okay. Does this not work?
No, we can only go
no.
from the bottom, I think.
Oh, I need to go from the other side. I see. What if I just go all the way over here? No, that does not work.
Nope.
This would work, though. No, wait.
Actually, if you go right here, then up, then left, that could work.
Like that. Is that legal?
This one's as good as
That
sold.
looks about right.
Also, yeah, work
I
backwards is
knew
a very
it.
good strategy for a puzzle like this. I remember learning a bunch of like puzzle solving strategies in like grade school that ended up being pretty solid for stuff like this. Just a series of strategies that you and working backwards is a very strong one in those. Oh, you don't back out of the space. You're there forever. Remember, the car can't back up, so he's just there.
Having Layton on that map looks really weird for some reason.
It does. Layton on his own just has a very weird stature. Layton is convinced that he is in the other London. Future
in the
London.
future.
Alright, I guess now we need to go tell Kelby where we're going. Were you a part of that investigation 10 years ago? Okay, so you were still on the force then. Dimitri Allen. That's a new name. 2 scientists were implicated.
You just read the files.
Yeah, we did just read the files. I feel like Layton is almost holding this back just to
Yeah.
see what he remembers.
Yeah, definitely.
So it was a big explosion. There was a housing... There were houses and homes destroyed. Like, residential area destroyed. A lot of people were killed. Of course, though, the 2 scientists responsible for the thing survived. Beyond the influence of Scotland Yard. I guess another country is technically correct.
Sort of.
The future.
Oh no.
He's in the future! Come with me, Inspector, to the future! Thank you for all your help today. Good day.
And with that, I'm gone.
I must go to the future. He just tries to get out of there. Well, I gave you all my info. I told you I'd share everything, right? Whew. The future. You got any more for us, Spartan, or are you out of puzzles? Okay, I guess we're going back now.
I guess so.
It did. I just looked. It says return to the clock shop. Yeah, Midland Road. What a weird layout this game has. You've got areas to go through in both the present and the future.
Yeah, and most of them are pretty small.
They're
The main
mostly pretty
future
small.
Area.
It's also weird to me that you travel around on the bus system in the present and in the subway system in the future. Sorry, the tube. Right, we must go to the towering pagoda in future Chinatown. Traveling companions? Question mark? These chapters tend to be pretty short, huh?
Hmm.
Well, some of them are, and some of them have like a big plot dump in the middle of it. You again? We know the mechanics. You don't have to tell us. We're good. Oh? The law, you say?
Like, literally?
That's right, there was a secret knock. Alright, please direct me to your time travel device. I require your biggest clock. I got some time travel to do. So now, knowing what we do about the incident, 20 years ago, we will return to the future.
Well, 10 from now, 20 from the future.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. Oh, hello.
Of course they're following us. Why wouldn't they?
This makes sense.
Yeah.
If someone like you know is like a better detective than you it just goes, I'm sorry, I must go to the future. You're good. All right, I need to see what he's up to. Something is weird. That's fine. You can come along. I don't see any problem with Kelmy hanging around and seeing what the future looks like. He's not incompetent. He's just a bit rash, I think. Right?
Hey.
He's not like a bad inspector.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
But he's not as intuitive or observant as Layton. Also, hi,
Right.
Flora. Everyone is I almost said floring us instead of following.
Let's
Oh,
all
boy.
go to the future.
Okay, but did you bring the sandwiches with you, Flora? Did you? Did you? No, really. Almost as fun as staring at the wall in the village where I grew up in, which was what I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any kids. Don't leave us out of this. Or unless the inspector does have kids and they're following him right now.
I mean, you might have kids. We don't know.
Dad, I want to go on adventures. Come on. All right, everyone pile into the time machine. Here we go. Kelmy is married. He did mention being married. He did not mention if he had any kids, though. That was the time warp, Inspector. Welcome. Oh. Ah! 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 What's happening? Boy, what day is it?
It's today.
It's 10 years ago from when it last was. Oh my god! 10 years later. All right.
In the future.
Well, you made your first mistake. Now you're never going to find anything, tell me.
Yeah. I think she's in our party, right, Flora?
Flora's in our party, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
We didn't leave her on the floor in the clock shop.
A quick break, and we'll be right back. Let me segment my video. We'll be back with more Professor Layton in just a moment.